Hello and welcome back. As you can see, I found an acacia forest, and the funny part is it is literally like a couple hundred blocks further away from where I went caving. So, if I just kept exploring a little further, I would have been totally fine. Anyways, I spent a bit more time in that cave, got some more glow lichen, some more cobwebs, found a few more diamonds, but like, yeah, so that's pretty much all that happened there. Um, Last episode was a little short, mainly because I was an idiot and totally forgot to continue recording after I said, "Okay, I'm gonna do an outro here and then continue recording because I'm not sure if this will be long enough." And then I didn't do that, and well, that's why episode 32 is only 25 minutes long. But it's fine. I think a shorter episode is good every now and then. Every now and then I get a little bit tired. Come turn around, bright eyes. Uh, anyway, we're really far from home. So I am a little bit debating taking the easy way out or another thing that is an option. Let's get some golden carrots. But another option is and I don't have some on me, but we did run into a few um, ruined portals on the way. Chuck out some of this garbage that I don't need on the way. But we ran into a few ruined portals on the way over. So there's a possibility what we could do. Some more glow lichen. I don't need it. Anyway, there's a possibility what we could do is find a ruined portal and go back via the Nether. However, I also know that there is a decent chance of finding ancient cities under snowy peaks or like larger mountains. So we might as well do a quick check. Um, these next. So yesterday's video wasn't super edited. It was mainly just a few cuts and uh, putting in the meme and then the end screen, or not the end screen, but like the end screen, like not the actual end screen that you click on, but the screen that you put the end screen on. If that makes any sense whatsoever. um, but this video is gonna be pretty much the same way because uh, I just don't have a lot of free time today, nor did I yesterday. But I needed to pre-record. You're kidding me. Might as well. Well, guys, we found another creaking. Not creaking. Well, we might find another creaking, but found another pale forest, pale garden, pale as a dude who's never been in the sun before. I hear it. Well, that didn't work. Inventory's full. Um, what was I saying? Saying something. I can hear it. Oh, okay. Uh, just went dead silent. Sorry, I was trying to think. Inty ways, as I was saying. Um, ruined portal, finding ancient city, all that jazz. I don't actually remember where I was going with that conversation, but you know, this cave looks like it could be promising as well. Um, this is where I'm like torn, because on the one hand, I do want to just like fly home, but on the other hand, um, like the goal for this episode was also to find an ancient city, and this looks promising for that. Um, oh, please, please. There's no way. There is no way there is not an ancient city down here. There's a mine shaft. Can you consider this a mine shaft? More like a single bridge floating above. This is a massive deep dark. There's no way there is not an ancient city down here. I mean, this is really far away. If there is an ancient city. But this is where I should grab a bed. I don't know why. I'm sure most people do, but I don't know why. Like, it's kind of the. Is it called the Tetris effect? Where like, I think it's called the Tetris effect, where you played Tetris so often that, or you get so absorbed in Tetris that like when you go to real life, I guess it'd be the opposite of the Tetris effect then. Uh, ooh, diamonds. But no, like you play a video game so often that when you go to real life, like it kind of carries over. Like with Tetris, you have the urge to just like start putting blocks in, like making them fit together. But that replaces a lot of diamonds I had to use to get my smithing templates. Anyway, but like I have that when I'm in ancient cities, except for it's kind of the opposite. Because what I have is like, even though I'm not actually there, I feel like I have to be dead silent in ancient cities or deep darks. Like I can't even talk. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna set off a skulk sensor. But I don't have as I think it'd be cool to have it. Ooh, I do have a bed in here. That's perfect. But like I think it'd be cool to have it, but I don't have it on. Is prox chat or prox, yeah, like the proximity chat mod, which uh you do have to like be quieter or just like talk while you're crouched um when you're around skulk sensors because your voice will set it off. But I don't have that. So like I have no reason to be quieter uh when I'm in a deep dark. But as soon as I enter one, I feel like I just have to be dead silent. Which, I mean, does kind of add to the effect, like in the video. To be quieter for you guys. I do feel bad because, like, I was in a cave in the last episode, and I'm in a cave in this episode. You shouldn't be able to spawn in here. But like now I'm in a cave in this episode, which is not like the best viewing experience. However, this cave is absolutely massive. It's kind of sick looking too. I would love to build a base in here. In a different series. I've already started my base now. Don't. Seriously, there's not an ancient city here. But I do see more diamonds. I really don't need diamonds, but like, you can't you can't see diamond ore and just be like, well, you know, I'm pretty good on diamonds. Actually, I don't need any. I don't know where the heck that voice came from. I still think it's dumb that your elytra set off skulk sensors. I think if you're just gliding, you should be fine. Okay, well, doesn't appear to be an ancient city. Which way is home? This way. I guess I will fly home then, because I can continue to go kind of what I'm doing right now, and just like, if I see a cave that looks kind of promising, just like stop in, do a quick check. But yeah, so I will, I don't know. I don't know. This one looks promising. Part of me wants to cut until I get home or I find something interesting, like an ancient city. I think that's the only thing I would really cut back in for. But on the other hand, if I don't find an ancient city, I don't want to just cut out like the entire chunk of the video. This time, however, I am going to look at the timestamp before I cut so that I know roughly how much time of content I have. But, ooh, geode. Not like I need one because I have one right by my house. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, because last episode ended up being only 25 minutes because of that. But no, I really just hate the fact that there is no good way to locate ancient cities unless you guys know something I don't. But like, cause like almost every other structure, there is a way to do it. Like with even like lush caves. Lush caves, you have the azalea trees that grow on top, and then like the stronghold, you have Eyes of Ender will lead you to it. I guess Nether fortresses you don't really have a way, but like still, those aren't super rare either. And then like villages are pretty common. But the trial chambers, you can get a cartographer to give you a map to get there. Same with a lot of the other like different structures. Cartographers can give you maps to a fair few of them. But like ancient cities, there's just not any good way to find them. I'm not going to go back into a mine shaft. That was basically all I did yesterday. But no, like, well, this cave did look promising. It's kind of losing that effect now. Can I get the exit, please? There it is. Or a exit, at least. Anyway. Oh, that was actually where I went in. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's no really good way to find ancient cities. Which I think is stupid. Like, it's probably my favorite structure in the game. Because it's just... It's funny because it is simultaneously my least favorite and favorite structure. Because it is terrifying. I will fully admit. Um, I have, I not I, but like I typically will switch over to peaceful mode. Well, like I have never tried to legitimately take on a ancient city. Like if I was in hardcore, I'd be screwed. Because the two ways I do it is I either switch it over to peaceful mode, which I know is kind of the wimpy way out, or I will, because typically I'll have an iron farm, which I guess I could do it with gold in this world, which usually I have both, but I don't have an iron farm quite yet. Anyways, um, but typically what I do is I'll have a bunch of iron, so, and then I'll like get a bunch of coal as well. So I'll just make a ton of torches and like iron hose, and then set my spawn in the middle of the ancient city. Shipwreck there. But I'll set my spawn in the middle. Ooh, there's also a ruined portal. Golden apple too. But I will set my spawn in the middle of an ancient city. Just stockpile a bunch of iron or gold or whatever material hoe. Not diamond, but like cheap hoes. That sounds so euphemistic. And then I'll just put them in a chest right at the spawn, or right where my spawn point is, so that, and I'll just run through the ancient city destroying all the skull shriekers, because it's like I'm not risking my losing my armor or anything like that. The only thing I'm really risking is losing XP, which again, once you have a gold slash XP farm, is no problem whatsoever. And so I'll just have that. Ooh, diamond. And so I'll just do that, and then it, like, I don't have to worry about losing any of my stuff. So that is, we're actually gonna take it off. Okay, that is northwest. Northwest. So it's this way. But yeah, I don't have to risk losing. Oh, it's this village. It's like right on the border of this village. I think I cut this out, but this was one where I. Oh. While I was flying. Oh, there's the ocean ruin above land. But no, I was flying in, and from this direction, the chunks weren't loaded, so I was like, that is not a snowy biome. Why is there a snowy village there? It was rather confusing. I'm gonna. That might not be the same buried treasure. Typically it is if it spawns within the same chunk, though. Oh, I don't have a brush on me. I don't have copper either, because I have feathers. Can I? Oh, hello. Oh! Hello. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I would like to locate copper. That'd be kind of neat. And another buried treasure. What was I saying? Basically, blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's some copper. I really don't remember what I was saying, and that's rather frustrating. But yeah, we can make a brush real quick. Is something I was gonna say. Make a brush real quick, and then do some archaeology, which I it's one of those things where I think if it had been added in a different update or in like a kind of like how the Pale Garden was added, I think it would have been a lot more enjoyable. I think it's the fact that it was added in the same update as the Ancient City that kind of ruined it. Kind of ruined it for me. Um, cause it was just like I don't know. I feel like the Ancient City was just such a big update, but then it was like, oh yeah, also by the way, archaeology. I don't care about that. I'll take an emerald. Uh, like it's like, hey, by the way, we also added archaeology, where you can dig things up with a brush, and I don't know. It just seems like such a small thing, and kind of completely unrelated with the ancient city. So I think if it had been its own like little minor update, it would have been a lot more interesting to me. But in my mind, it was kind of more of just a like, oh neat, they added a feature. I'll check that out slightly, but probably never again. I mainly did it just to get the armor trims. Like when I first experienced the archaeology like thing, it was literally just because I was like, I would like to get all the different armor trims. Hi, Cripper. Bum 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 bum. That's Thriller, not Creeper, but it's fine. Alrighty, we head off yet again. I haven't slept in a while. There's probably gonna be phantoms pretty soon. Okay. This time, I'm just gonna like. I'm gonna just say I'll cut. And then if I don't end up cutting this part, then I'll just cut out the part where I say I'm gonna cut it. But I'm probably just gonna cut until I find something. So, shoot, guys, champ. Why is my zoom not working? Do I have to rebind it again? I was trying to figure out. Did it? Where's Zoomify? My Zoomify got deleted. That was probably on accident. I was trying to figure out mods for when I play with Doug so that I can have mods since he won't freaking update to 1.21.4 because he's like, I usually just play one version of mods. It's really funny how in his Splatoon series, he makes fun of me for not knowing how to do anything technological. And then meanwhile, he refuses to update his mod versions. I'm just saying, like, if if I like that's just a time thing. It's not even a difficulty thing. The things I don't do. Oh, there is a Trident, dudes. There's a Trident man's. Do 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 do. That's a lot of freaking drowned. What is this? The Titanic? This looks like a promising cave. It's under a mountain. Granted, at this point, I'm really not. Really haven't had high hopes. whenever I go in different caves, because I have gone through so many freaking caves. Um, that doesn't go anywhere. Still, this seems promising enough. Do you want to explore Faith here? Because that one little branch could have just been... Yeah, I've just been literally any cave that's like kind of like this, where it's underneath this. If there's a really big cave, I'll occasionally do like quick fly through where it goes like straight to deep slate. Yeah, that's promising. Where it goes straight to deep slate, I'll do a quick fly through. But if it's a just gonna go dead silent. 'Cause I don't know. Oh, wait, deep darks. Anyway, God, there's so many ants. If it's under a like big snowy mountain, I definitely explore them because of stuff like this. I don't want to set off those, especially because there's a shrieker right there. Well, I don't think we're deep enough to get an ancient city. But this looks promising for an ancient city. I really need to stop whispering. It doesn't make for great content, but I just like I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of like a weird Tetris effect type thing where it's like I feel like I have to whisper just because this is promising. And I have to go down very slowly, making sure I don't take damage. Because as long as I don't take damage, it won't trigger a skulk sensor. There's nothing down here. I'm gonna be so annoyed. There's nothing down here. That was dangerous. Go away. This is not the time nor place for antics such as that. Okay, this is gonna be really stupid, and I will fully admit that. But because of I feel I don't know, man. This might just be like I've been doing this for so long at this point. We're at 40 minutes. So I've been like the last 20 minutes going in and out of caves. And this one I'm gonna just I mean it won't be 40 minutes in the episode because I'm gonna cut out a lot of it cuz especially since I was dead silent. I'm gonna just That's not. I don't want regular deep slate. Again, really stupid, but we're gonna just dig down. Because we're not deep enough. I don't think we're deep enough for an ancient city. I think you have to... If you don't mind, I'm gonna destroy you. Actually, it might be... That's terrifying. No, thank you. Didn't like that cave noise. That was not a fun cave noise to have in an area like this. This is terrifying. It's like playing with Doug. I think this was before we started recording together. We were talking about this update. Not this current update, but like the update that came out with the warden and all that. And he stated, and I sort of agree. And I say sort of because I also totally understand the direction that Mojang was going with it. But he stated that this just looks really promising with how much Deep Dark is down here. So I really don't want to leave. Also, I'm too scared to leave because there's a lot of skulk sensors and shriekers between me and the exit. Anyway, what I was saying is he stated that he feels like he actually hates the warden, which I mean, I hate the warden too. But he hates the warden because he thinks it's really dumb that it's so strong, so difficult to kill, and yet it gives you basically nothing for killing it. Like, it gives you Skulk Catalyst, which you can find literally everywhere. To which I kind of made the counter argument of like, yeah, but that was their whole point, is they don't want you to kill it. And so I see kind of both sides. Like, I do see the whole mindset of like, it shouldn't be super hard to kill something and also give you nothing. But I also see the mindset of like, the whole point of it was so for you to not kill it. I feel like we would have found one by now. But I'm just gonna go all the way to Bedrock because we're close enough. Okay. I might look around this cave a bit more, but I'm gonna cut here, and if I don't find anything, I'll just tell you guys as I'm leaving the cave. So I'll see you in a bit. Oh, cool. Stone diamonds. Those are like super rare now. Is there only one? That's sad. Oh, I love the look of like. Don't get me wrong. I should not be doing this. I love the look of stone diamonds. Don't get me wrong, I think deep slate diamonds are more aesthetically appealing, but there's just like that nostalgia with how stone diamonds look. Okay, we're gonna do something risky. I was gonna let you guys. I was gonna just continue looking, but then I found that, so I figured I'll cut back in for that. Anyway, I'm gonna keep looking. It's only been like 2 minutes, but yeah. See you in a bit. Well, guys, it appears there was not one. Well, maybe. This looks promising. I don't know. No, I can't cut back in yet. Oh. 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 Found it. I literally just left the mountain. And then I was like, oh, there's another cave right here. That leads right around to where that other deep dark was. Okay. So what I need to do here is land on here. I need to destroy this skulk sensor. And then we're gonna make a little safe haven right here. I'm gonna end the episode once I finish making my little sanctuary here. And yeah, so we are at 55 minutes, by the way, to give you an idea of how long I've been looking. But anyway, put that there. I don't want to use the tough because again, and tough's not super difficult to come by though. But yeah, so I've been searching for a little bit. But yeah, so I'll finish building this little safe haven, and then in the next episode, we will be tackling this guy, which should be pretty. It'll make for good content, certainly. It might be kind of fun to do a death counter, which I don't typically do for this series, because it's more a thing with Doug and I, because it's like a funny, like, oh, how many times did Doug and I die today? Which usually Doug is significantly more than I am. But might be funny to do a death counter in the next episode. Let me know what you guys think. Just for the like funniness of I'm gonna be in a ancient city, and my whole way of tackling it is to just repeatedly die. So it might be kind of fun to see how many times I die. But yeah, so that'll be next episode. Put that in there because that's special. We can put that in there. So yeah, that'll be next episode. I'm gonna lay out all my stuff here. I am going to make a separate chest for my actual materials, and then we're gonna close out the video with absolutely nothing on, because why not? I think it'll be funny. Okay. Alright, I am gonna lose, 120 levels next episode, but it's fine. Anyway, I will also reinstall Zoomify, because that'd be nice to have. So I'm gonna close out the episode here. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Oh! I didn't set my spawn. That could have been awful. Bye!